guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how I make a vinyl zipper pouch. The reason I'm doing that is because some weeks ago I was at home and I've had this embroidery file on my computer for a long time, and I had these printed vinyl that I bought at the Everything Embroidery Market some years ago. They're so pretty. I have like different patterns and stuff. So I decided, why don't I try this diagonal zipper pouch? Now, the diagonal zipper pouch pattern, it comes in different sizes. Like I said, it's an embroidery pattern. It comes in different sizes, but it takes 2 sheets of vinyl to do one pouch. So this is how the pouch turned out. Now you see those 2 dresses right there close together. That's the best I could have gotten with using this design, because I don't have enough to fussy cut. And they have different sizes. They call it a pencil case, but it's going to be hard to get a long pencil in here. I can get a pen in, like it goes in, but it's like really like touching the sides. The pen goes in, no problem. No problem. So again, it took 2 sheets of vinyl to do this one bag. And I was going to do all the rest of my vinyl that I've had, because like I said, I've had these sitting around for many years. I have like a cow print. I think there's a Disney print. I have different prints. So I said, why don't I just cut it on my own, not use the embroidery file, and make a zipper patch. So that's what we're going to do today. So I've had this one. I've already cut it. So I will show you the measurements and everything. But I cut it down. And don't get me wrong, there's an embroidery file for this as well. I'm just too lazy to put my embroidery machine module on. So we're going to do it on the sewing machine. And it's not going to be diagonal because it's going to be a waste of my vinyl. Because if I do it this way, I can get 2 pouches versus doing it this way and get 1 pouch. So that's what we're going to do. And I have my zipper and I have my zipper pull. I'm going to put the camera overhead and I'm going to show you the dimensions of this vinyl pouch, and we're going to get started. It's a quick, easy project. You're going to be happy. From a sheet of vinyl that is just over 10 inches. So it's like 10, almost 10 and a half. I also do trim off this little white piece here. So it is 10 inches by 8 inches. 5, 6, 7. It's 10 by 8. So what I did was, I can't remember how I cut it now. No, I had to have cut it this way. I can't remember what I did, but anyway, I got 2 strips. It has to be this way because I did that and that. It has to be. That's what I did. So I cut 1 strip 5 inches by 5. It's 8.5. 5 by 8.5, and then these 2 pieces are 2 1/4 by 8.5. That's what I did. And that's from 1 piece of vinyl. And so because I bought 2 of each designs, I could get 2 pouches out of this rather than 1 pouch doing the diagonal zipper method. My zipper is about the same. It's just a little bit over. So it's like 9 inches long. And then I have my zipper pull. And now we're going to go to the sewing machine. This is vinyl, so you don't have to turn anything. You just have to make sure your direction is the correct way. And we're going to line it up like there and line it up like there. When I line it up, it needs to be the same width as the back piece. That's my ultimate goal. Another thing that can help you keep this in place is double-sided sticky tape. So this is, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch. So I'm gonna put it on the vinyl piece so that it's easy. I'm not putting it on the zipper because I don't know exactly where I want it yet. And you just, so you stick it down, you stick the tape down, and then I use a little pin to like pull off the paper back in. And then it leaves the glue on the vinyl. So it's sticky there right now. I know I want this to be 5 inches. It's 5 inches, right? So this is how I use my mat, my cutting mat to help me. So I know I want it to be like here. And I think I'm gonna put it like right here. That's where I'm gonna do it. And you could adjust it if needed. I would suggest not putting it like right against the teeth because you need room when you put the zipper pull on for it to go by. And once it's in place, you can just go and top stitch. So I'm gonna do the other side and let's see how it works. It's like really close. So let's put tape on the other piece. Get the pin. And then line it up on this side. Again, if your pieces are directional, make sure it's going in the correct direction. You don't want to like, you know, put it and your Eiffel Tower or your print is like that, upside down. You don't want that. So the good thing with putting the tape down first is you can like pull it up if you need it. So. This side looks a little bit closer than that side. I think that's better. I'm gonna put my zipper pull on. I want my pull going that way. I want it this way when it's opening, that way when it's closing. So let me just put the zipper pull on. And see how it slides before I stitch it in place. It slides just fine. Okay. I'm going to, I know I pulled it off. I just don't want to have it sliding back and forth when I'm stitching it on the machine. So I'm going to sew on the machine, and then I've been wondering if to put like a tab there. I have to look and see if I have like fold over elastic so that I can put it there when I'm sewing it together. We'll see. Okay, off to the machine. Okay, we're at the machine. I put my zipper foot on and my needle is all the way to the left. On my machine, it can move 5 spots to the left, and that's what it is. It is 5 spots to the left. I think I'm gonna have my stitch length at 3.5. And I'm going to just top stitch this vinyl to the zipper. That's what I'm going to do. So that's one side stitch. It's hard to see because the thread is so close to the vinyl. It's white thread. It's ivory thread, so it's really close. I'll just do the other side now. Okay, now it's stitched together. I'll go get the zipper pull and maybe some fold over elastic and we'll stitch it together and we'll be done. My zipper pull is on. I don't have like light pink fold over elastic, so I'm gonna use black because it has, you know, black in there. It's a tiny piece of elastic that's gonna show. I'm putting on my standard foot and I'm going to send my needle back to the center and I'm just gonna stitch this in place at the top of the zipper. So like here. I'm gonna leave a little bit in the seam, obviously, because you don't want it to fall out, you know, if somebody's holding something. I don't know what people are going to use it for, but I don't even have an idea why I'm doing this. Like what exactly I'm making it for. It's just a zipper pouch. This snip is so dull. I need to get my other snip. Okay, here it is. Okay. So that's there, and now we put the back on, but you gotta make sure that your zipper is open. Like that, because you need to turn it out, inside out. Make sure your vinyl or whatever you're using is in the correct direction. And now, we just place it one on top of the other. You can use clips to hold it in place. Like that. I bought these clips off Amazon, some of what I have. And you touch them and they break apart. Lesson, don't buy clips from Amazon. Unless you want to be buying clips. Okay. I am going to send my needle to the right now because I don't want a big seam. I just want maybe 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to send it all the way to the maybe 4 spots to the left, to the right, sorry. And then I'm going to stitch all the way around. And I go over the zipper back and forth just to reinforce it. And I reinforce my corners. I want to check to see how the zipper, not the zipper, the elastic looks. So I think that's more than enough. I am going to get a lighter and melt the edges. I will trim off a little bit of the zipper because it's kind of long. I'm not I'm not trimming the elastic off. I'll just trim some of the zipper off, and then I'm going to get a lighter, melt it so that it doesn't unravel. Okay, let's trim. Maybe I'll use, where's my, this is like my not so great rotary cutter. I don't like to use my scissors to cut, not my good Kai scissors. No, thank you. Trim some of this down. And then I'm going to use my very big lighter to melt the zipper ends so that it doesn't unravel. It's not going to unravel, honestly. Like, I've reinforced stitching it like multiple times. Okay. Then I cut my ends, my corners. I just go diagonal. Don't cut your stitches. And then we turn it inside out. Now, if it's giving you trouble to turn inside out, you can get a hair dryer and use it on the vinyl, and it will soften and it will help you turn it inside out easily. So let's do this. There is a tool called a point turner, and I thought I had it on my table, but I don't. So I'm using my nails, even though I don't want to. I'm always scared I break my nails. Let me find the point turner. This is not the exact one I want. The one I want is wooden. Oh, there it is. It's right here on the table. Okay. This is way too pointy for me to push through vinyl. So I like the wooden one. It's not as pointed. I just use that to help me get my corners. And just try not to go through the vinyl. Okay. And that is my zipper pouch, and a lot of things that I have bought from the Everything Embroidery Show, and it's just sitting here. And my goal is to use these things up, make stuff, take to markets so I can get rid of them. Okay, and now I'm gonna try and slide this through this elastic. You can put it on before you stitch it closed. Oh, it went on very easily. There you go. And that's it. It's on. Yeah. I don't know. Is it cute? I don't know. Somebody would like it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you like the little pouch? Do you like this? I don't know what you call it. You could put it on your hand, but I don't know how heavy stuff is if you're gonna put stuff in it. That's somebody's choice. I really do prefer this over this. I regret using this for this design, but I learned my lesson and now I came up with this. I have another one. Like I said, I got 2 out of it, so I have another one to do. It's a quick and easy project. I also have this pattern as well. I have a cow print. I have lots of vinyl to use. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.